I guess you could say, a more well-known or nationally known artist, who would that be?
Man, that's kind of tough. Cause
Well, if you can't say who you feel like that, who would you say influences you rather? Like, who would you say?
Kendrick.
Okay, Kendrick.
Okay.
I knew that.
So are you an Absol fan as well, or strictly Kendrick?
I like Absol.
Okay.
He's not Kendrick Lamar.
True. I mean, I already know how seriously you guys you love Kendrick.
Nobody's Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, and
Kendrick's pretty dope.
I think that you like Kendrick because Kendrick has something so unique about him that's like so new to the game.
His style is just different. It's not really
his
comparable.
flow.
So you're just trying to say you're not like no one out here. You're just different.
Yeah,
you just that nigga, huh?
No, I'm not.
You don't. You know what? You don't have to answer that. We're actually gonna go into one of your songs right now, and we'll let the listeners decide for themselves.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're on the DMV Experience, and we'll be back after this. This is.
Baby, what's good with me and you? We done kicked it for a while, and I really like your smile. Plus, I heard you kinda like me, is it true? Well, if you do, it's kinda wild, cause all I really wanna do is put my hands to the wheel. Won't you let me drive? And to as the passenger can be my ride or die. You take pride in how you look, a master when you cook. Power down the TV, baby, let's open a book and read. You provide me the attention I need. The roots of happiness, it starts with a seed, love, and we planted it well. Microsoft with the word, but we still plan to excel with this. Do you remember the first moment we kissed? Your lips would tell me it's good, and the stories of your dreams and admirations. We've been patient, now I think it's time I step up, baby, tell me I should, yeah.
We can build, you and I, if we fly to the sky, just chill. We can build, you and I, we can fly to the sky.
Put my hands to the wheel, won't you let me drive? Enter as the passenger, can be my ride or die. Tell me how you feel, you ain't gotta lie. Tell me if it's real, even tell me if it's not, hey. Extraordinary circumstances, walking hand in hand shit, subtle type of man shit. I'm on my grown man shit, I hope you can tell. I-L-O-V-E-U, I hope you can spell. Let's go to a place that only you and I know. A level that I'm calling 20 below. We can chill like it's 20 with snow. I know the past left you scarred, but it's a different day. The tears on the windshield, I'm wiping them away. The pieces on the dashboard, I'm putting them together. So no longer am I puzzle, girl, we in the shit forever, yeah.
We can build, you and I, if we fly to the sky, just chill. We can build, you and I, we can fly to the sky away.
And we're back to the DMV Experience. That was 20 Below by Precise. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Definitely heard a little bit of the Chi-Town influence, but we are in the DMV, so I guess my question to you is, how does being in this area particularly influence your music and your style and inspire you?
If at all.
Oh, it better.
The biggest influence probably of the DMV is the culture. The culture shock that I received, like being a student at Howard. I guess seeing so many different people come into the school, and not only Howard itself, because we came to a city that is already occupied by the residents of DC, but just hearing like a different style of music. Pretty much everywhere you go, you kind of hear people have a unique sense of music with the go-go. It kind of brings more humility into into your life, letting you know that there's really people that are ultimately talented out there, and just different aspects of music that you really never heard. Like we didn't know what go-go was coming from where I was from. Like coming to DC was the first time I heard that.
Yeah, me too.
And it kind of let me know, like, there's people dedicated all around. So it's extra things that you need to do to separate yourself to be unique, because there's already people that came up with their own style and they're comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And there's so many artists that come up with a style that they're not even comfortable with. But they try to ride with it because, you know,
it's what's in and what's hot.
Yeah, people are giving them, oh, man, you good, just ride with that. And they're like, all right, I'm going to go with that because this is what people like right now. But if you focus on, like, being a trend instead of being unique, eventually, you know, you're just going to fade. But being unique, like, you're going to be forever because you started it, so can't nobody tell you when it's going to end if you started it. You know?
That's true.
So, yeah.
Gotcha. So speaking of styles, what would you say the biggest difference is between hip-hop and rap?
Hip-hop and rap? I would say hip-hop's become more of a commercial outlet. Definitely become more of about the sales than it has about the message. When you talk about rappers,
very, because I think it's the exact opposite, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, I have a difference between what I think an artist and a rapper is, and I just think there's true lyricists. Like we was talking about Kendrick Lamar earlier. You even go way back to the Nas's, you go back to the Rakim. Rakim, I mean, you got Big L. You got a lot of people that were true lyricists, and I consider them to be rappers because to me, artists, at a certain point when you were an artist, I feel like you have to do something that's like, you know, I was a rapper, I can rap, but I have to conform. Not even conform. I have to do what I need to do to be relevant. But at the same time, it's like trying to find a balance between rap and hip hop. I know you said you felt the opposite. But I always felt like with the terms that people throw around, the way people describe hip hop, what people would think about hip hop would be the commercial thing they think about. What people would think about rap would be like the street rap, the verses, what got this era of music, this brand of music popular in the first place was what I would call rap. I wouldn't call it hip hop.
And I think that since you kind of explained it, I guess I kind of agree now that I do think that hip hop is very commercial and rap is you know, more street or kind of like an underground emergence. But you know, I definitely think that DC has a different, like, some people would consider go-go its own genre in a way, but I still think it falls under the umbrella of hip-hop. Do you agree?
Well, one documentary I really appreciated was Ice-T came out with The Art of Rap. And one thing I think it helped clarify for people was rap was always the craft, and I think hip-hop just became the culture. Hip-hop, because when you talk about hip-hop, hip-hop could be, you know, the style of clothes we wearing today, you know, the type of liquor that we drink, the way that we pursue women, the way that we perceive women, the way that
the language,
the ebonics.
Right.
But rap is always going to be rap. Like, it's going to be bar for
rap. And I think it's an argument. Remember the other day in your apartment, we were actually having an argument about the difference between a rapper and a lyricist. And a rapper being, in my opinion, I think a rapper is specifically that. Like, my perfect person would be Lil Wayne. I think it's just about how you can connect words. It's about the bars. But I think a lyricist is about the story. It's about
the creativity.
Meaning, right. The content and the substance behind whatever those bars are. So I definitely think that some people, you know, get that confused. But I think that what people should understand is that Precise is definitely a lyricist, in my opinion. So I'm definitely
I heard some
Precise.
bars in there. I heard some bars. So.
Yes,
I'll give him the lyricist title.
So I also have another question for you. If you could work with any producer, who would you work with?
Aside from Mike Will, because that's just so.
Man, if I could work with any producer, without question, it'd be Ninth Wonder.
Ninth Wonder.
That's been my favorite producer since I was like a little kid. When he came with to Howard, it was like a surreal feeling. Hearing his beats, like young, just.
Can you tell everybody who Ninth Wonder is for those who don't know?
Yeah, for those that don't know, Ninth Wonder is a producer that is from North Carolina, Raleigh, North Carolina, to be specific. He's the one producer who won a Grammy off a program he downloaded on his laptop.
Wow.
A lot of producers today talk down about the program Fruity Loops, but FL Studio is actually what Ninth Wonder still currently uses. That's what he used to win his Grammy. For most people that don't know, he produced for Jay-Z. I mean, he's produced for Jay Electronica. He's produced for a lot of people that people really don't realize. Ludacris, you know, he's not about the notoriety. He's not about the fame behind it. He's not an in-camera guy. Yeah, he's really about the music. He's a very
we need more people like that.
He's a professor at where is it, Duke University now.
Ooh,
that's a really good school.
Yeah, he's just a world-renowned intellectual. And
that's really cool.
To me, that's been the best producer.
That's awesome.
It's the test of time.
So, for my last question, or second to last, rather, can you tell us about your next upcoming project, or, you know, what you have coming up, really quick for us before we take a break?
We know that we have some video plans.
We have video plans
for a few tracks. I definitely need.
What track?
I definitely need to get "Know You Want It" in a video.
Oh, snap!
A lot of people have been pretty much requesting that song to be in a video.
Can we actually go into that one now?
Yeah, we're going to go into that. Let the people hear that. Let the people be the judge.
All right, so this is "Know You Want It" by Precise. When you shooting the video for it?
Find your phone, sweet.
You gonna love it when it's all said and done. Usually I wouldn't do this, but I think you'll still love it. Cause if you know my music, my songs are filled with substance. But this, that girl is sexy. Yeah, it's for more than fucking. It's that late night candles, ice cold wine and making love. And so now, I want you, baby. I see you, girl. You drive me crazy. I see your world. And let me in it. Yeah, let me get it. With me, you get yours off first. But I'm saying, girl, let me finish now. Speed it up. Calling me a bully cause I wanna be the dog. She's wetly sweat. I bet digress on dresses in front of your butt. We can get a little foreplay. Bring two of your friends, let foreplay. Me plus three, y'all. I'ma be your boss. Shirts off, don't wanna see the bras. Let's take it back slower. Lick your navel, go lower. See your ex to connect the dots. I connect the box with no controller. Get it like Xbox. I'm going over something when the bed rocks. When the bed rocks. When the bed rocks, cut. I know you want it. Yeah. I know you want it. Yeah. I know you want it. I know you want it. I know you want it. Yeah. I know you want it. Yeah. I know you want it. It's round two. My head intertwined with your legs. You yelling my name without any shame. I'm gripping the frame on the bed. Damn, that's why it's so bad. Oh yeah, I know this, baby. A sip of the liquor, it gets you there quicker because it's so potent, baby. Yeah, I'm stroking, baby. So just relax and take it. I live in the moment, and at the moment you're naked. Let's not get complacent. I know you like it deep, and I ain't trying to brag, but you who I bagged and will rock that ass to sleep. Speed it up, been hitting it forever, and I wanna get a nut. So deep you peep, I can reach to the bottom of your stomach every time I get it up. You got it in all night, then you left every other guy for the right man. But a night, well, that's me precise, lay that pipe down. I know I rock you to the center of your car. Now every time I want, you gon' be begging me for more. It'll come again real soon, real sex, real shit all day. But for now, let's reminisce and just lay. Yeah. It's about that time when you lay down with the person of your choice and you do exactly what the song tells you to do. This shit might get a little right.